Hello guys, welcome back to Tech and Talk. So today we are going to explore a very awesome library for cropping images. So this is it. It's a React avatar editor where we can pick a file, an image, and we can crop that image and we can use the cropped image for our website. So why do we need that? This is because when you pick a very large file and you upload that to any any artifact repository or directory, so every time you load the page, all the images need to be downloaded. So if the image size is very big, so image will take time to load and it will not show until it's fully downloaded. So it's good practice to crop the image so that we have a very small image in size, so that our page get load fastly. So you can see that it's giving two feature, one is crop and second one is scaling. So in the demo it's just showing over the crop feature. So we will explore the both of features in our example. So let's start it. I already have created an empty project for this and it's showing like this. So it's a default template for React.js. So we will update our code here for that avatar editor. So let me get started and let's update this code. I am removing all the extra stuff from here, right? So we have a clear return method. Let me update this to a class component so that we can use the states and we can manage the picture URL, the new picture path, and things like that. So let me get started and let's update this component. So I'm going to use class app extends in component, and we need to use component from React, and we need to remove this one as well, and we will use render like this, and we will return everything from here like this. So it should be shown like this. So currently we haven't added anything inside it, so it's showing us empty. So next thing is let's add some states. Although we don't need these props in context here, but it's good practice to have them. Don't know where you can need them. So for the states point of view, we will need user profile, let's say pic, and let's give it an empty string. Editor for the reference of our avatar editor, and next thing is scale value, which should be 1. This is about the scaling of the image. By default we are giving it 1, and the value of this scale would be between 1 and 10. So by default we are setting it to 1, right? Our states are set with initial values. Okay, now next thing is to set the editor. So we will use this editor ref later on when we will implement that avatar library. So set state right, so we will return this needs to be editor, right? We will return this editor for set editor ref, right? And the next thing is let's add a separate view, separate component, and let's name it crop image.js, and let's put this one in a folder library, and I am putting this crop image into this library, right, like this. And next thing will be import react from react, and other thing will be yeah, let's just now add, I am just stopping this one, let's add that package which is npm install react avatar editor. Let's install it so that we can use that package in this component. So why we are creating a separate component? So that we have not that component dependency in our main app component, so that if there is any other editor we need to change, we just need to change in this component, then everywhere where this component is used will be automatically updated. So it's added. Let me just import it, and this is avatar editor from React avatar editor. Alright, so we need to create this one a functional component, and we will pass everything from our parent component, and that would be the image source on crop function, set editor ref, scale value, and what else will be required? I think, yeah, when we change the scale we need that change method as well. So on scale change like this, and we are going to use this in and we will just simply return export default image crop, right? And inside here we need to add our UI to use our avatar editor. So first thing will be div, and we will be okay, let's just directly include avatar editor image is our image source. Let's border it with 50 and scale it with scale value, and we need ref, and here that ref will be used, set editor ref like this, and class no, let's just not style it, let's keep it simple. And the next thing is over that range control, so let's style it to the width of 50%, right, and its type is range, value is scale value, and minimum will be 1 like this, and for max we will use 10, so the value will be change between 1 and 10, and on change we will use that on scale change function that we are passing it. Nice and simple one. And finally we need to add a button, and for that button we need a click method, and on crop function will be used here, and let's just name it crop it, right? So I think, yeah, that's pretty much it. So we need these things: avatar editor, the range, and finally the button to create the clip or the to cut that image. So yeah, so let's start our server again and let's see how it looks, and I'm just saving it, and it will show nothing because we haven't used that component into main parent component. So let's just use it, right? So before using it we need to first import it, and for import let me use crop image from library / crop image like this. And next thing we will need is we can now use our input first to select the file first, so that file will be passed to our crop image component. Type should be file, and it should accept only image and PNGs and image and of JPEG type, right? And for this on change we will create a function. Let's name it profile image change. Yeah, so let's first write that function. Yeah, and yeah, the profile, let's just create it here, and that would be profile change, and there would be an arrow function like this, and inside of it, when we bind this profile change to input file field, we will receive param here, which will be event of file change event, and from here we can pick our file. Const file is equal to change event dot target files, and we will pick the first file. Let's get the type of that file for the checking point of view. Okay, and we will double check it if type dot ends with jpg like this, or type dot ends with png like this. And what else we can add? Let's also add type, or type dot ends with jpg, right? So we have pretty much set the condition, and inside it, let's just set our state, and here we will set open. Okay, we will set get image is equal to, sorry, colon our file, and yeah, that's it. I think it will work. And the next thing we will do is we will use our, let me add a BR, right? So let me add our custom component for cropping image here, and it has image source, which is this dot state dot selected image, set editor ref, which is this dot set editor ref, on crop, which is this dot on crop. We need to create that function as well, and we have, I think, scale value, which should be over this dot state dot scale value, and on scale change we need to set this dot on scale change. So we need to add two functions here to get this thing working. First one is on crop, so let's add it. On crop and this is an arrow function, like this. And for on crop, what we will do is we will get our editor editor or from this state. And next thing we will do, let's just check if the editor ref is not set, although it's not it seems not possible, but it's good because everything which is reference should be checked for object reference kind of thing. So in JavaScript we do check for object reference by checking is it's not null or undefined. So editor not equal to null, and we are safe to perform our functionality. And editor dot get image scaled to canvas dot to, I think it's data URL, let's see, and this dot set state of what should be, what name we have given, I think it's user profile pic, yeah, that it is. So we will set that URL. Pretty nice. Okay, the next thing was to add another function which is on scale change, and this will also be an arrow function, yeah, like here. And in here what we will do is const scale value is equal to, let's parse the value, so it will also give us the event. So let's name it scale value event, and it will give us value in string, so we need to convert it into float. So what we will do is parse float PARS e float, and we will give it scale value event dot target dot value, like this, and we will set this value or set state scale value. So this is the benefit of creating the const with the same name that matches our state. So we don't need to set explicitly the value of this state will be automatically set if the variable name is same. So yeah, we have added both of the methods that were required, and what else we can do is, so let's give a look how our current web page look likes. So if you guys can see, the current view will be look like this, and if I choose a file, you can see I can select my file and drag it and adjust it inside that highlighted area, and as soon as I drag the scale, it get changed accordingly. So yeah, that was the thing that we were hoping to achieve. So next thing is to click on this crop and view our results in a separate image tag. So let's do that. So for that purpose we need to add one thing, which is image tag, and source will be this dot state dot user profile pic, and like this, and let's just give it a and now if you can see let's give it a try. If I choose again my file, I increase the scale and click on crop, you can see my selected highlighted area of my picture has been cropped and now shown in a separate image tag. If you can see that image tag, you can see the data. So this is how you can crop your image, and now you can post this data to anywhere else you want to upload. So yeah, that was the today's topic, and I'm pushing all of my code on my GitHub account in a repo, so you guys can see and use this code, this demo code. So that's it. Let's see you guys in a next video. Till then, bye bye.